Hey friends, this is Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a pre-plan with me for the week of, August 28th through September 3rd. I'm going to be using this gorgeous kit formatted for the Pentrix planner. It's from the Howdy collection from Perfect Prince Co. So I have the 2 sheets that are part of the main kit, and then this time I did buy the add-on sheet, and we're just gonna go ham. I thought this kit was super cute, kind of different for me to work with, but kind of not, with the country aspect, and yeah, we're just gonna go with it. I have custom scripts also by Perfect Prince Co, and then I have foiled date dots and overlays. So let's go ahead and get started. I do have some other stickers off to the side. We'll see if I use those. This planner came undated, so this is it was previously called the TPC Nation planner. She's reformatted to call it the Pentrix, so it is undated, and this was kind of how I went through and like marked which weeks were what, especially with pre-planning. Wanted to do that. So, and you'll notice too, well, maybe you won't, but like there are going to be some imperfections here. There's definitely, and I don't know if you can tell, there were previously like normal size headers down. There's some rips here. I decided not to film this part because it's kind of boring, but I did just finish taking up headers with undo. So I had previously planned to use this planner functionally. And when I say previously, like middle of last year, that was my plan. And then I realized like November, December, I was not using this planner at all. It was not what I turned to. I was missing things, like, you know, just forgetting about things, and I needed something else. So I decided to try and use this for memory keeping, because I knew that, you know, there were still a lot of, I can't remember exactly when it came out that like TPC Nation wasn't going to be going on anymore, but anyway, I knew that there were still plenty of kits out there. I knew that the boxes are 1.5 inch width, so I could really make any stickers work, because I knew I still wanted a sticker plan. And I was like, you know what, I can just come up with categories for the sidebar and figure out how I want to, you know, like what types of things I want to memory keep about, if you will. So that's how that came to be. And I've just rolled with it. And so this reformat of the Pentrix kits, I can't remember if I've used this format yet, or if, and I honestly don't know what changed, and I feel like that's almost ignorant of me, so I apologize in terms of what changed between this and what you could order on the Penny Pages website. So that's who produces the Pentrix planner. I'll provide a link to her site down below, as well as Perfect Prince Co. I do have a PR code for Perfect Prince Co. It's Chelsea20. I'll put that down in the description box. And then give me 1 second to finish laying this down, and I'll show you. I also have a PR freebie for her shop. So when you purchase from her Etsy shop, if you purchase during a sale and put my name in the notes to seller, or you use my code, you'll get this freebie with your order. I love it so much. I love the pink and purple. I love the quote. I love the black and white. Oh, the flowers, so pretty. All right, let's go ahead and do our headers. So I still have not figured out like the best way that I like to put these headers down. That's the only thing about this. Let's see, I have 7 of each color, so we're just gonna go, yep, and we have 5 colors. We're just gonna go across. I feel like that will be the fastest. Also, I wasn't necessarily planning on filming this yet, but I was like, you know what? My nails are cute. I don't normally have my nails done like this, and these are just like, they're not press-ons, but they're Olive and June the Instant Mani by Olive and June. I got it at Target, and I went to a concert with my girlfriends earlier this week. I went to see Pink, and I was like, that deserves fun nails. And I hadn't bought them for that reason. I actually like bought them on clearance, and then I was like, you know what, these would be perfect for. So that was super fun. The concert was also amazing, by the way, but I was like, I feel like I never have cute nails whenever I'm filming, so take advantage of the opportunity and go from there. I can't believe that this is only like, that this week is not that far away, that Labor Day is not that far away. September, it is, I'm pre-planning this about 2 weeks in advance. I don't know exactly when you guys will see it, but that is when I'm filming it. And I think I have one other video that I wanted to put up before this, so that's that. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. And my son is still too young. He goes to daycare or has care during the week. He's not in school yet, and he's not old enough for like pre-K. So but it's still like, people around me are prepping for school, and I follow teachers on social, or I have teacher friends, and I see them getting ready, and it's just wild. I honestly can't believe it. It feels like yesterday it was May. But that being said, I am looking forward to fall. We've had some really big changes at work recently, and they've been like long-term changes, like not overnight, and still like changing some processes, changing some ways of working, and so that it'll still be a journey, but I am looking forward to the dust settling there, if you will. And there are some really fun things that I'm looking forward to this fall. We're gonna do, hopefully, family pictures soon. We wanted to try and wait till it was a little bit cooler, but we might try going to like an apple orchard and picking apples and doing pictures. I think that would be fun. Plus there's always all kinds of activities for kids. So that should be good. And then let's see what else. I've been working on my son's room for forever, but that should be done soon, and we can finally get him settled and figure out what we want to do, because he's growing up so fast. So yeah, I will be excited to like decorate and not be under construction. That'll be cool. What else is happening? My family goes to a local Oktoberfest every year. Oktoberfest celebration, I should say. So that should be a ton of fun. And it's like a family tradition with our extended family even. So that's pretty cool. I get to see some people that I haven't seen in a while. And same thing with my son. So that should be really good. I'm not ready to like start prepping for winter though, and Christmas. I'm just not. I'm not necessarily ready for Halloween. yeah, I'm excited to do fall things, but I'm not ready for fall, if that makes sense at all. I'm not ready for summer to be over. Time is going way too quickly. But I am glad that I have a place like this to, you know, document what's going on, even though things are going so fast, and just capture glimpses of each day. I like having this set up in advance because I have tried free journaling a little bit in my Sterling ink, and I feel like having like the prompts here in the sections, or at least like a small space like this, like I can fill out certain things in the sections that I have labeled, and then I can decide like, oh well, this also happened today that I want to capture. And I feel like it's a lot easier for me to, you know, figure out how my day went, in addition to, I do kind of fill out the hourly section in my B6 Sterling ink planner, my common planner. But as far, I don't do daily journaling in there. I think I tried doing it a little bit, and I think this is just much more fun for me. I do still like brain dump in there. And do some other like random logging, but sorry, I had to take a drink of water. But I do feel like sticker planning is my piece for memory keeping. So there's that. Let's see, what do I want to do first? I think I'm gonna put down my date dots. So, and I am mixing metals here. So this is kind of like a burgundy. I just kind of went with what I wanted to use overlays, and my overlays are, you'll see them when I put them down, they're actually a pink hollow foil. And then this is like a burgundy, so I'm mixing metals, and I just kind of went with what I had that fit the best. Honestly, there are so many foils that would look so pretty with this. Gold or rose gold would look so pretty. I was looking through my foil stickers, and I was like, ooh, that would be pretty. Ooh, that would be pretty. But we'll see. I didn't have gold overlays that I felt really worked really well for this kit, because I want the artwork to shine. My tweezers, by the way, are by Perfect Prints Co. I mentioned this in one of the first videos I used them, and I screwed up. And in her description on Etsy, she flat out says, if you are left-handed and want them to be like this, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like jiggling the camera. If you want them to, the name to be on this side, you need to let her know and put that in the notes to seller. So I screwed up, that's my fault, but I have my Instagram handle on there. So my screw up, not Erin's, just FYI. All right, and I didn't feel like it was important enough to ask her to reorder them, if you will. Let's see, I need to figure out where these boxes are going, and I think to do that, I'm going to put labels down. So I ordered custom scripts. This is my son's name, so I usually give him a section. We're gonna go with this one. And then my other two sheets I had started using up already, to the point where there were only a couple left, so sorry, I feel like my throat's getting dry. So I had put the extra scripts just in one of my reusable sticker books. So I'm gonna take these out of here, put them down. These are also, my custom scripts are also by Perfect Prints Co. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? I even like told myself you need to put my foil overlays down before I put my scripts down. On the sidebar anyway. I'm gonna be really sad if this rips. Haha, success. Okay. But I did just reorder custom scripts as well from Perfect Prints Co. So you'll see those in a future haul, either on here or on Instagram. All right. Oh, okay. So here's a good thing to note. So and this isn't going to bother me. I don't know if it will bother you though. So the Pentrix planner squares are not rounded like the TPC Nation squares. So this is an older format TPC Nation foil. I had gotten a TPC Nation foil overlay grab bag from Perfect Prints Co. And so these are just like a little short for the Pentrix planner boxes. I guess I could use these overlays, but I want to use those on the actual boxes in the spread. So I'm just gonna roll with it. That doesn't bother me. But again, it might bother you, so that's why I am sharing it. Okay. So today is for like current events, birthdays, things that happen to other people. Happenings is like our actual plans. This is for things that happen with my son. And then I'm actually going to add in this. This is by Tipsy Dog Designs, doing squats, so my matches my sass. I'm going to put this down here to track fitness. Hopefully I have some better fitness routines. I know for sure I'm signed up for a class that goes through this time, so if anything I can at least mark that, but hopefully I will be doing more. You know what? Let's just put these down on the bottom. I really, really like this peach color. I think this is so fun. I think this is such a fun anytime kit. I feel like it's a good like summer fall transition kit, like the end of summer when it's still like warm. If that makes sense, because of the warm colors. Don't ask me why this one is going up here, but it is. Because I can. All right, let's get these down. So technically I do also have 4 overlays, so I will have 5 overlays, but only 4 full boxes, so I'll have 1 left over, and that's totally fine. I'm sure I can figure out where to use it. But like with this art, I do have some other overlays that are like, they had more like little hearts and stars, and I didn't want to have too much going over like the cactus or the detail on some of these other boxes. So I like this pattern the most, and I think the pink goes well with the art. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna fill in a heck of a lot of boxes. These are long washi, so that's kind of fun because this is like a long weekend. I have a half day this day from work. Do I want to use one of these? I think I'm going to. I'm gonna put this, well, no, I'm gonna put it up there, so I'm gonna use the skinnier one. I don't know yet what I'm gonna use the other washi for, so don't ask me. It's always the question. But like, this is a long holiday weekend because I'll have Monday off for Labor Day. Oh, no, that is for the bigger ones. Okay. We'll do it anyway. Sure. All right. I want to put a box up in the top. Here's the fun part, because I just get to put a whole bunch of boxes down. I'm actually pretty excited for this. That's why I got this add-on sheet, so that I could just play around with as many boxes as possible. Now, normally I would put the month up here, because it's a transition week. I will do something different. Whoa. What I will do yet, unclear. But I will put that up there for now. Now let's just put down a whole lot of boxes. Whole lot of boxes. All right, so this day I have a class. So let's put down a half box here. And then we have a work call or a call during lunch on this day. Trying to mix up the patterns here. Trying to remember my plans off the top of my head. This will be long weekend, so why don't I just add another box in there to kind of indicate that it's the start of the long weekend. I'm gonna do this here to indicate that it's our last, like, we call them summer hours Fridays, where we put in extra time these days, take half day this day. So it's our last one because it goes through Labor Day. Okay, there's that. Why do I feel like we have something on the 1st? I know we for sure have something on the 2nd. We have a gender reveal party. Very excited for my in-laws. And then we have a family party to go to on the 3rd. Just gonna put a half box on the 1st because I know we have something. I just can't remember what it is. We won't have swim class yet, because I had my son in some swim classes, but I might just put like some random boxes on these days just to fill in. I'm also for sure putting some big boxes on my son's sections because I like to write about how his day went or big things, so I'll do that as well. Let's see, what colors do I have left? I feel like there's a lot of motorcycle action happening. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but out my window I can for sure hear it. So that's kind of cool. It's too late, like the Harley anniversary is no longer a thing. So it's not like I'm hearing that. That was pretty wild though. You could just hear bikes all week really, in Milwaukee for their rally. So that was pretty cool. All right, remaining big boxes will go on my son's section. And if there's something big that I want to put a half box down for, like up here during the week, I will account for that, but I'm not going to do that right now. Because that's kind of hard to plan for. I feel like that's one of the sections that just kind of gets filled out as the week goes on. And I mean, it all does. I don't post after the pens, although I guess I could blur some stuff out, but I do the memory keeping for me, obviously, and sometimes some stuff is pretty private, so so I don't post after the pens for that reason. But hopefully I was recording that whole time. Apparently my phone is dying because I use my phone to record. That is a-okay. I'm just going to put all these appointment labels up here too. I want to try and cover up the stickiness from the residue from the headers that I had down, because I used undo to remove the headers and that worked great. I mean, it came off pretty seamlessly. I could probably reuse those headers if I really wanted to, but my pages were sticking and I had already done like half of it before today, and that's part of why I just wanted to film also. Not only my nails, but I wanted my planner to stop sticking when I would close it, so. All right, there's one page down. Sticker on top of here as well. Oops. Okay, that's just gonna stay crooked. I am over it. Sometimes I just don't want to risk ruining the stickers, either that I've laid down or like underneath, or that I am trying to put on top. I just don't want to risk ruining any of them, so I just leave them. It's my toxic trait. All right, I'm gonna throw this up here, although it's very unlikely I will do 2 workouts in one day. I usually like to stagger where I put my boxes also, like top, bottom, middle of these boxes, but because I'm trying to cover up the whatchamacallit, the residue or like the rips, I have a little less control over it this time, but that's okay. It's my own fault. All right, but I think this is pretty much wrapping it up. I'm gonna find maybe another small box or something to go over just this last part, but otherwise this is my final spread. I'll save these washi and these dots to use throughout the week when I have a better idea, like as I'm planning my week out. But here you go. Here is final spread. I'll try and do a little thing here because my setup is not great. Sorry, you can't see the whole thing at once. It probably defeats the purpose. But thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And then I will have all of the shop links for the planner, the stickers, Instagram down below, and I'll try and throw something in there for the nails too if you want to see what type of kit I used. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again later. Bye.